BBC Persian's Rana is here with me now. Well, Rana, we still haven't got most of the votes in, but is there a chance that Iran could elect a reformist leader, do you think?
It's possible, but I think we have to wait, because so far more than 27 million votes have been counted according to the Interior Ministry, and now Mr. Rouhani has gained 50.8% of the votes, and that's only 0.8%. It's not a large difference. We don't know which parts of the country these votes are coming from. They're not announcing which cities they have counted these votes in. So the possibility of it going down within the coming hours is very high, but we will soon find out, because the Interior Minister just said that by the end of the day we will find out the final results.
Now, what's your anticipation? Well, first of all, what happens next? Let's say he gets just under 50%, then we go into a runoff.
Yes, next Friday, this coming Friday, there will be a runoff between him and the second person who is at the moment the mayor of Tehran.
And is it your guess that if it goes into a runoff, then that's going to encourage more people to vote for a reformist candidate, or more people to say, no, we didn't want this, we'll vote for whichever of the more conservative clerics is left?
In general, when it comes to Iranian politics, one thing I've learned is that it's unpredictable, but I think quite a lot of people boycotted this election, many of those who voted 4 years ago for the reformist candidates, and the possibility of them deciding to vote in a second round is quite a lot. So I think if there will be a second round, the turnout will probably be higher, because now people are made to believe that their votes are being counted.
Is this a surprise, the fact that Mr. Rouhani has done so well?
Yes. Among the opposition, who claim that 4 years ago their votes were rigged and they were never counted, it came as a surprise. This morning we all woke up to the news that Mr. Rouhani was ahead, and you could see how excited people were. The stock exchange has gone up, Iranian currency market has reacted very positively to this. Yes, it was a big surprise, because the opposition leaders are still under house arrest, and they thought that it's very difficult to open up the space. So that's why I think we still have to be very careful with jumping to conclusions that this is over and the next president of Iran is going to be a reformist. We need to wait a few more hours and find out whether there are any chances or not.
Now, we call him a reformist. What does that mean in the context of Iranian politics?
Well, he is still a cleric, he is a religious man, but he talks about things like freedom of press. He says that political prisoners should be freed. He says things that many of the opposition would like to hear. It doesn't mean that he is suddenly becoming a revolutionary leader for the opposition. He's still been qualified by the same council that has disqualified hundreds of people. And that council has been appointed by the supreme leader, who's a conservative. So we have to remember that this person is still very close to the supreme leader as well. 16 years he has been the head of Iran's Security Council. So this means that he's still close to the leader. We can't expect a huge change tomorrow. We have to be realistic, but within the spectrum of conservatives, he is more open-minded than the rest of them.
Rana, we await the result with great interest. Rana Rahimpour, thank you. Gunmen